back. The United Nations is marking International Migrants Day today with the theme Migration with Dignity. In the Secretary General's message on this day, Mr. Antonio Guterres describes migration as a powerful driver of economic growth and understanding, allowing for millions of people to seek new opportunities, benefiting communities of origin and destination alike. This month, the leaders of the world took a landmark step towards with the adoption of the Global Compact for Safe, Orderly and Regular Migration, which was backed with support by the membership of the United Nations. The Compact is expected to help address the challenges of migration. Joining us now is Abraham Tamrat to discuss more on this. He's the Program Manager, Migration Management and Head of the International Organization for Migration Office in Lagos. Thank you for joining us. It's good seeing you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Great. So tell us, what is the significance of today?
Today, the celebration of the International Migration Day is a day where we would remember the different scenarios that are happening around migration and the good and the bad. And it's a day where we commit ourselves to improving the benefits and managing to harness the true development potential of migration while protecting migrants and their lives. And this year's theme, which says migration with dignity, is in relation to that. Our main mission is to ensure that dignity is actually attached to the migrants that we see every day. Treating migrants with dignity is the fundamental test that we have to pass before we talk about the potential that migration might bring into development and other sorts of issues. So for us to gather all stakeholders coming together and recognizing these positive aspects of migration and agreeing on the way forward to address the challenges that we are facing is what we get from International Migrants Day, celebrating it every year.
So, like you said, we mark this every year. But here in Nigeria, how far have we come from 2017 in curbing illegal migration?
Compared to 2017, we do have some indicative figures that we can talk about in terms of where we are. A year ago, in 2017, the number of migrants, for example, arriving in Europe was more than 186,000. And this year, a lot of efforts have been exerted by states, the UN and non-state actors throughout. And we have seen a significant decline in the numbers as a whole by more than 50,000. So 2018 to date, more than 135,000 migrants have arrived. And looking at the number of Nigerians that have been registered and identified, for example, in Libya, the percentage as a whole has reduced significantly. At the moment, 10% of the migrants that are currently residing in Libya are Nigerians. Compared to that, this year, from first and the nationalities compared to other countries, we've gone a little bit lower and say this year was on the 6th stage, which is a significant reduction overall. But that does not mean that it does not give us any, let's say, comfort zone, since the number of people that are actually losing their lives along the Mediterranean. For example, in 2018, more than 4,400 people have actually lost their lives throughout globally that have been accounted for while trying to attempt irregular migration throughout. So this is a time where we get reminded of these lives that are lost, and then we get reminded that the progress that we have made so far in curbing irregular migration.
The IOM is calling for migration that is safe, regular and dignified. For everyone, who exactly is this message being directed to, and whose responsibility is it to ensure migrants are safe?
In this call, first of all, in managing migration, stakeholders include starting from families. It starts from household, each and every household. Community neighbors, community members, local traditional religious leaders, government structures, and so forth, and regional institutions that strengthen overall framework and cooperation. When we say this leadership that is required to coordinate everyone's efforts towards a common goal, we find states are in the lead role in this aspect, meaning government structures should be able to direct every stakeholder's efforts towards a common goal, whereby migration, we see more of migration's positive impact as opposed to the recent current day narratives, which are more towards the negative aspect of migration.
Abraham Tamrat, the Program Manager, Migration Management and Head of the International Organization for Migration Lagos office, thank you for speaking to us today.
Thank you so much.
Finally on the program, refugees living in Uganda hold annual refugee Christmas market where they sell and show off a variety of art, crafts, jewelry and foodstuff produced in various refugee vocational training program. The refugees, who come from different camps in and around the capital, have all participated in various training programs that taught them skills like basket weaving, jewelry making and furniture design. Take a look.
The refugees, who come from different camps in and around the capital, have all participated in various vocational training programs that taught them skills like basket weaving, jewelry making and furniture design. The three-day event targeted Christmas shoppers just ahead of the holiday season, encouraging them to support the refugees and avoid the last-minute rush.
Really nice things. Even I just bought the cheese from Congo. It's very nice. You don't see it here normally. So. And nice materials and fabrics and all different kinds.
Uganda hosts more than 1 million refugees who have fled South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo and other countries. Refugees here are encouraged to start businesses and pursue self-reliance.
First of all, it's promoting me so that I can get some little money to spend my Christmas. That is the biggest issue. Because if I was back in the village, no one would see what I'm making right now. Yeah, but I've come here, I've made some money. It's helping me really.
When I sell my art this, I will be happy. I will buy the shoes for my children, my wife, because I have a big family there. I have 5 children and a wife.
The fair was organized by UNHCR and its local partners. The organizers hope that the market will improve relationships between refugees and their host communities.
We really hope we can do this every year, and if possible, do it also in the settlements, bring it closer to the communities that host the refugees in the settlements. If we are able, and we will try, also have another market maybe during the year, around Easter. So we hope that it's something that will continue.
Uganda is praised for its open-entry refugee policy that grants aliens free movement within the country, access to public health services, and small plots of land for settlement and cultivation.
And that's it on the program today. Thanks for watching. I'm Tenyola Shubowale.